I'm Will and this is Sammy.
We're going to be making some spaghetti bolognese.
First step you've got to do is you've got to peel the onions.
Now I'm cutting the onions.
Once you've cut and peeled the onions, what you can do is you can do the carrots and the mushrooms together, and it saves a lot of time. When you're doing the mushrooms, what you want to do is you want to take out the stalk in the middle, and then once you've done that, you go around the edges and you peel it out. Once you've peeled the mushrooms, now what you want to do is you want to cut them up into slices. Final bit of the veg you've got to do is the carrot, because you've done the onions and mushrooms before.
Alright, so once you've done the veg, get a small bit of olive oil and put it into a medium heat. Alright, so once you've poured the oil in the pan, scrape the onions in. Wait for it to turn translucent and then get ready to put all the other stuff into after that.
Once you've got them in, you've got to stir them around so they don't turn brown. You can use some ready-made one. Put a little bit of spoonful in there. You then move over and you add your mushrooms and carrots into the pot. Once your carrots and onions have started going off, you can add a bit of thyme and a bit of oregano to give it that extra flavour. Once that's all starting to cook, you want to add in your meat so you can start browning it off. Once the meat's fully browned off, add a couple tablespoons of tomato puree. Pour it in to the rest. Make sure you get all of it out. For a little bit of sweetness, I'm going to open a pack of brown sugar. Get about half a tablespoon, just sprinkle that in on top and mix that in thoroughly.
Right, so while we was cooking the sauce, get the water and heat it up so it's ready to put the pasta in.
Add a little bit of salt and pepper, add a little bit of seasoning. While that's still cooking, add a little bit of wine to give it a bit more flavour. Start mixing that in. Put some hot water on, put about 250 ml, grab a fork, break it up and mix it around until it's fully dissolved. Once the stock cube's fully dissolved in your water, start pouring it in, slowly mix it. Once it brings it up to a boil, turn the heat down a little bit to bring it down to a simmer. Once you've done that, you can add in your pasta. While you're still cooking the sauce, cook the pasta for 8 to 10 minutes and do a little taste test using a fork and just check if it's up to your standard.